Hi, my name is Krystle and I am the author of She Believes, a devotional meant to motivate, encourage, and inspire. I'm very excited to be here because it's been a long process. For a very long time, I wanted to be an author, but I was too afraid. I was afraid of rejection. I was afraid that no one would want to read anything that I wrote. I was afraid that I would fail. And so I am extremely excited to be at this point because I believe that it's just the beginning of what God has called me to do. There are 75 devotionals, and they are meant to really challenge the reader, meant to really make you start to think about your relationship with God. None of us are perfect. None of us will ever be perfect, but we do serve a perfect God, and I want to encourage women to keep on seeking Him and to really make God a priority in their lives. Life gets busy. The older we get, the more responsibilities we have. Sometimes it gets so hard to continue to believe in ourselves and to have faith in God. One of the things that I was reminded of while I was writing the book and studying is that we don't have to do life by ourselves. And I think sometimes we get pushed against a wall and we do feel like we're by ourselves. So I really hope that this book is a reminder that we don't have to do life by ourselves. It's a reminder that whatever we're facing, that there is a solution, that God is with us, that we're not going to be left alone. We won't ever be perfect, but we do serve a perfect God, and I think that's something that we sometimes have to remember. Our problems are not bigger than God. Our insecurities are not bigger than God. She Believes has 75 devotionals, and I actually didn't know how many devotionals I was going to write, but when I got to 75, I felt like I was sort of forcing writing, and I wanted everything to be meaningful, and I didn't want it to be forced. I talk about a lot of issues that I feel other women would relate to. There's a devotional on jealousy. There's a devotional on downplaying our own successes because we don't think it measures up to other women's success. I talk about walking away from people and things that don't add any value to our lives. Another topic that I discuss is just being moody. Being in a mood and not wanting to be bothered and making decisions based on emotions instead of being led by the Spirit. So again, there is a common theme in the book, and it's being intentional. We have to be intentional about being a good friend. We have to be intentional about how we react to negative situations. And we have to be intentional in terms of making God a priority because, hey, we're busy. We have careers. We have some of the readers might have children. You might be married. You might be a business owner. So we really have to be intentional in making God a priority because we're busy. So this book is meant for the woman who wants to be challenged. She might not have that much time on her hands, but she understands that having a relationship with God is very important. It's for the woman who enjoys spending time with God. It's for the woman whose relationship might be struggling right now and she needs some motivation. She needs to be encouraged. I think many times we think that we're the only person that's dealing with things, but the fact of the matter is all of us have struggles. All of us have issues. And so it's really for anyone who wants to be encouraged. Who we are is not defined by our past mistakes. It's not defined by what's hanging up in the closet. I think many times we forget who we are when we forget how God defines us. So I want readers to really understand that they are protected, that they are valued, but that also we have a responsibility to make God a priority. I want the readers to walk away believing in themselves and also believing in every single promise that God has made us. You are enough. You are favored. You are protected. You are strong. You are destined for greatness.